5:43 in the morning. We got up at 4 o'clock this morning. We left the house at 5 o'clock, and it was pitch black. But if you looked just over to the sea on the left hand side, I really wish I'd have got a shot of it really, but I was so damn tired that I just didn't really think. But it was really beautiful because you could just see the sun was about to come up, and in this short space of time, thanks darling, got a bit of extra light there. In this short space of time, it's got light so quick for the time that it is. So
summer's on the way.
Yeah, you can tell summer is coming. So we are off to Italy, so that's really exciting. I've never ever been. Buongiorno and arrivederci. Yeah, and what else? Do you know, it's so funny because I've got Italian roots and I can't speak any Italian. It's terrible. Speaking Spanish but not Italian.
Italy.
No, I've never ever been. This is like quite special for me actually, because I've never ever been to Italy. Yeah. I've always wanted to go. Always. It's always been, I'd love to go to Italy. But it's just been one of them things where you just never ever get round to it. And now we're doing it for Tim's channel, and I'm part of the vlogs for Tim's channel in this series, in the Italian series. So I get to experience a little bit of Italy. So I'm really excited about it. Our first port of call is going to be, now I didn't realise this, I was telling everyone it was the opposite way round. When people say, where in Italy are you going? I was telling everyone it was this way round, but it's actually that way round. So I completely got it wrong. So when people watch this, watch the series come out to the channel, they're gonna be like, it's not what Gabby said. Gabby said it's the other way around. But anyway, we're going Florence, and then from Florence, no, got it completely wrong again. We're going to Rome, and then from Rome we're going to Florence, and then from Florence we're going to Venice. It was my granddad that was at his dad and mum actually originated from Rome. So yeah, actually going right back to the roots. Oh no, we've got rain. Oh no. But we're quite lucky actually, because we have had, obviously this is now Easter Monday, and we've had really lovely weather over Easter. We've been really lucky. So I didn't really vlog anything over Easter because it was just a little bit chaotic, because I was working most of the weekend and we had family down, so I was trying to juggle a little bit of everything really. But it was really nice, and we had really nice weather, apart from, I would say, Saturday. It was a bit nippy. Like, you can't have it all, can you, this time of year? It is a box of chocolate spring. You don't know what you're going to get into your sexy pants.
No.
By the way, Tim's here.
I'm really tired.
So tired.
Not very chill. Well, I am. This is the thing, when you start vlogging as soon as you wake up, which we have to do a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's really hard to be motivated.
Yeah.
I do like it when you come with me because I don't feel so lonely.
Oh, thank you.
Get your violins out. It's when I do a long trip.
Really lonely job.
When I do a long trip, like when I've done America and I've done it for like a week, and
that must be quite hard.
9 days. Yeah, it is hard. Especially when I'm like going to the airport and I'm not going to see Gabby or Casper Holly for like 10 days. And I've only got my own company, because every time I go away, I never get. I say this. I'm not doing it to say violins out, but the amount of times I'm so busy just filming. I don't get a chance to socialise. I don't sit in a bar and meet people. And when I'm at the airport, I go straight to the gate. I might talk to people on the plane occasionally, but
you get to socialise with the people at Wildbean, didn't you?
Yeah, in April before I go. And that's it.
I was mingling this morning. I spoke to the girl behind the counter. I went, oh my God. I went, what time did your shift start? She was like, 5 o'clock. I was like, ouch. Like, that's really early. All credit to people that get up early to go to work. It must be really hard. Anyway, do have my wild beans. So we're a bit motivated now. We're ready, and that's why I was ready to vlog, because I was like, got my coffee now. I can do this. I'm awake. Let's go. So, cheers everyone. Italy, here we come. Woo hoo hoo. That was really sad, that bit, weren't it? I won't do that again. Italy, here we come. Yay! Yeah, that's the bit. What drinks?
There's 2 Pro Spritz,
Oh yeah.
and his orange juice came to €70.
His orange juice was 70.
No, it all came to €70.
Oh right. So we had 2 alcoholic beverages earlier, probably like about mid-afternoon when we arrived, and we had an orange juice for Bumps, and it came up to €70. But obviously it's quite a high-class hotel. But it's so pretty. Our room is somewhere beyond that, you know, parasol, up there somewhere. But the surroundings are so pretty. So pretty. It's like, well, you'll see it all on Tim's channel. It's really nice. Like, it was quite a drive from the airport, well, wasn't it, Tim? And we trying to be subtle with this. It was about...
I think I fell asleep. About 45 minutes, 50 minutes, wasn't it?
It was about 45-minute drive from the actual airport. But it didn't bother me because everything was so nice to look at when we was driving. Like, I honestly expected Italy, and I know this might be a little bit predictable, but I thought it was just going to be like Spain. Honestly, I thought visually it would look just like Spain, and it really doesn't at all, because I thought, you know, Mediterranean and all that, and it doesn't. It's completely different. Well, where we've been so far, we've been at the airport, we drove from sort of Rome airport into the sea. It does feel really different. But yeah, I like it. So far I like it, but we've got some other places to check out, but so far I like it. And I especially like this massive red wine glass that's bigger than my head. No, it looks bigger than my head. It's not really. It's just because the angle of the phone. But actually, this is the size of it. But how cool is that? Now that red wine can breathe. He ran like a dog out of trap one.
He's come back. What?
Say hi.
She was there when he ran up there as fast as he could towards her. It's so funny.
Say hi, Casper.
Going to sleep.
Hopefully.
Say go to bed.
Wow.
He's so fast. Good night.
Let's go to... Is this in our room? Is this in our room?
Look, he's got the pajamas on, that teen room.
Is this our room? Hey? Is this our room?
Are you ready?
Okay, press the doorbell.
Who's going to answer?
I don't know. Is there cleaners still in there?
I don't know.
You've got the card from Tanya.
Oh, yeah, I have. Where are you going?
Let's go to bed.
Here we go. No, I always do that. Trick or treat. Brilliant. Thanks for holding the door open. Good job, I've got the key. Good morning, everybody. Oh my God, look at that out there. That's so Italian. Go, go. Oh no, what did you do? Did you fall over? Oh dear. Our plan today is to go to some of the sites in Rome, which is really exciting. We don't know where we're heading to first, but there's quite a few places to go. There's like the Colosseum, the Vatican, the Trevi fountains, did you say, Tim? Trevi fountains. And the Spanish Steps, and there's all these places to go. And I don't think we're going to do it all in one day. And that's pretty much all we've got. So we're just going to do what we can in this short space of time. I mean, I'm not so bothered about going into some of these places as long as we get to see them from the outside. I think that's the
You don't want to go into like the Vatican or the Colosseum?
Well, I would, but it's time.
You've got to let me know if you want to go because I've got good tickets.
It's time though, isn't it? Can we do it all?
Well, we've only got, it's 12 o'clock now, we've only got...
You've been to Rome before, you know what's achievable and what's not.
Depends how busy it is, but it's always busy.
If you're in
Rome,
London and you
it's
go to
never
see the
quiet.
sights, you could never do it all in one day.
Well, you could. Semi-could.
A long day, maybe. Right, hang on. Go, go, go. Go. Come on. Come on, Vampies.
Close that off this way.
This way, this way. And do you know what? It's such a lovely day. Breakfast was this hotel that we're staying in at the moment. I think this is one of my favourites. It's very much like Claridge's, but with a Mediterranean vibe. It's really, really nice. This hotel is called Hotel de Russi. It's just so nice. It's just so... I know it sounds stupid to say, but it's so Italian, like really is. You walk in there and it's everything you imagine Italy to be when you go in there, like the flowers, the trees, the balconies, the quaint things that you can see out the window. Everything's quaint, Mediterranean, but not Spanish Mediterranean. It is like really authentic. Lemon trees everywhere. They've decked it out so right. And it's, oh, I just love it. I love it. It's not like the grandest hotel we're staying in. Hello, Daddy. It's not like he thinks he's done FaceTime to Daddy. Yeah, it's not like the grandest hotel, but it is the quaintest. It's just so lush. The staff here are really, really good as well. They're so good with Casper, so I can't fault them at all. The sun is so warm, so it's the most perfect day for doing this. I slept as well last night for hours. Obviously we got up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the UK to leave to come here, and by the time I got to bed, or the time I got to bed, it's like 11:30. By the time I drifted off to sleep, obviously Casper was asleep before me, and so was Tim. So yeah, I just slept for Britain last night, but I do feel really refreshed, had a really lovely breakfast. So I feel ready for the day. We might have just found the cutest little shop in Italy. This lemon shop. It does like lemon ice creams, lemon drinks, lemon things to eat, spirits. Oh, it's just so, so cute. Look at that. I actually arrived in Italy yesterday wearing a top that I got from New Look, and it says like lemon cello or lemon something on it. And I wish I was wearing it today because I would have the perfect photo right now. Anyway, Tim's gone in to get us some lemon ice cream, so I'm seriously excited about it because they serve them in a lemon. It's going to be so cool. Anyway, look at my hat. Spontaneous buy. We were just walking past one of those, like, you know, like the cheap little touristy shops that you get. I don't usually buy things from there. And I just saw it. It was like, I want that hat. And it was only €5. I just love it. Everyone in Rome's probably thinking, oh, look at that typical tourist, you know. But I've never been to Rome before, so I'm like proper doing the tourist thing at €5 for a hat. Oh my God. God. It's This is absolutely incredible. I can't believe I'm actually here. Do you know, I just said to Tim actually, Tim said, you know, is this somewhere you've always wanted to come? And I'm like, actually, it's not really been on my bucket list, but to go to Venice and to go to Italy in general has been. But now I'm actually in Rome, I'm like, why did I never want to come here sooner? It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, oh my God. Wow. Isn't that incredible? We're going to go to the Vatican tomorrow though, because we were going to do that today, but I think we're going to run out of time.
There's so much building work though. It's spoiling the view of it.
It is.
There's a lot of building work.
It is so busy, and we want to go in, but it is just hell. Like, obviously you've got to buy your ticket, and then you've got a queue, and oh my God. And obviously we're here to do filming as well, so we're not really going to have time for that. But I'm just glad that I got to see it for myself in general. But I'd love to come back and go, do you know what, I've got the time, I can relax a bit more and go in it. But as well, I don't think Casper will be very patient in there. So it's probably not ideal if you've got little toddlers. I don't think Casper's gonna, you know, you can't take really a stroll around there. Doesn't look like you can.
It's not the best place for a stroller.
No, because all the streets are like this. They're like proper cobbled. Well, luckily...
There's stairs everywhere.
Yeah. But luckily, this particular pushchair, it's quite a robust one for us. You know, if we had our Silver Cross one, that we would struggle on this big time.
Oh, we would,
but
yeah.
the Joey one that we've got is quite a bit... The wheels are a bit stronger and the frame's a bit sturdier, even though other parts of it are, like, falling apart. But that particular bit is good for travel.
You're right.
Wow. My God. We were just saying they're like patching it up all around the back, and we were saying that this is like the old traditional wall right now on this side, but the other side is all patched up wall, so it's not actually the original. So in time to come, no. So in time to come, will it actually be the same place? Once they patched
I
it
don't know
up?
if they're going to patch it up this side like that. They're just doing it on the other side, I think. But...
Yeah. Maybe in a couple hundred years. But look how busy it is. It's crazy around here. I mean, it's gonna be.
I did see a hotel which overlooks the Colosseum.
Did you not fancy that one?
No.
I tell you what though, where we are right now, we're staying in the Rustic, which obviously you saw me come out of earlier. And it is a lush hotel.
Yeah.
It's really lovely.
We saw a celebrity.
We think we saw a celebrity.
We are pretty much sure it was. But we couldn't get close to her to hear her accent, whether it was American or not.
Well, do you know, when we turned up at the restaurant, she was sort of waiting for her table, and she was standing at the little reception bit of the restaurant, and she looked directly at me, and straight away I was like, I know you. And I was like, oh my God. And then I thought, but would she really be here? Really? Is it a lookalike?
Famous for celebrities to stay.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and that's why I thought it was a high chance. But do you remember that time when I thought we were in Dubai and I thought I saw the DJ, what's his name, and it weren't him?
Oh yeah.
So I do make that mistake now and again. You can't come to Italy and not have some gelato, right? Cheers. Can't really cheers to mixed flavours. What's yours like? I've gone for 2 different flavours. I've gone for Italian cream and chocolate, like they call it a puff chocolate, and I've just gone for like a strawberry sorbet flavoured ice cream on the top, because I thought, you know, the strawberry bit might be a bit more healthier. Maybe we peaked too soon. Maybe we should go to this one, Tim. They got some good flavours in that one. They don't have a lot of flavours in our one. It just tastes good though.
absolutely dreaming. This room that we're staying in this evening is so beautiful. It's as nice as the one we stayed in last night, but just completely different. But what I'm loving about this is, okay, we don't have a balcony, but what we do have is a really nice view. It's a really nice view of, let me go in the bedroom actually. It's a really nice view of Rome, honestly. I've actually, please don't drop your phone, Gabby, that's a long way down. I've never seen anything like it before, and I'm not joking. Like, I thought that London had some like historic bits and everything, but what I love so much about Rome so far is that nothing has been modernized. Everything's still like, feels really authentic. And because it's still authentic, it's just beautiful. It's a completely different class to anything else. You see the Vatican over there, it's amazing. Just down below there are the Spanish Steps, where everyone congregates. I could not get a decent picture of that today because there were that many people taking pictures. I just felt like I was taking pictures of people rather than the actual steps. But wow, look at it though. Plan is now to go out to dinner. So anyway, they gave us a complimentary bottle of champagne, so you know, it'd be rude not to have a glass, wouldn't it? So I'm having a glass because I feel like I have to, if you know what I mean, and thoroughly enjoying it at the same time. So yeah, we're having a glass of champagne, and I'm taking in the sights one more time, realising how unrealistic this actually is. It's a far cry from the East Coast in England. Yeah, it's mad. And where we had dinner is where I had a coffee earlier. You think this is a good view out this window? Wow, right, the view up there is insane, and I can't wait to see it by night because I've seen it during the day, but I've not seen it by night, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then tomorrow we're heading to Florence. But before we get to Florence, we're actually going to go to the Vatican. I felt like a bit of an idiot earlier because if you just look over there, you can see, like, you know, like the tallest building, which is quite obvious. Let me just slightly zoom in. So this building, like the taller one right at the back, that's actually the Vatican. Because I said to Tim, oh, is that the Vatican? And Tim went, no, that's not the Vatican. The Vatican is like a 20-mile drive from here. So I was like, all right, I'm going to ask the waiter what it is. And he said, oh, it's St. Peter's. And I went, oh, right, it's just that me and my partner, well, I said, I just thought it was the Vatican. And he said, that is the Vatican. He said, St. Peter's is the Vatican. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like such an idiot. I did not even know the Vatican was called St. Peter's. But, you know, this is why we come here, so that we can learn these things. Unless you actually come and experience it, how do you know? And, yeah, I didn't turn up to school much, so I obviously didn't know. I am loving this little number that I'm wearing tonight, though. I picked this up, and when I bought it, I was like, this is going to be perfect for Italy evening out. I know it's like zebra print, but I could just see myself having dinner in this in Italy. I love it. You can only see the top half in this particular mirror. If I stand back a bit, I get a bit more. What I love about it though, it's a long length dress, but it's actually not. It's actually a short dress with, it's actually a short dress, and it's got like this like netting. So it's kind of like a two birds and one stone situation. Oh yeah, that's something. I'm just looking at the news there. Really like bad timing with us coming to Rome actually, because we literally touched down in Rome, and as soon as we touched down, I turned on my phone and I got a message from my dad saying the Pope's passed away. And I was like, no way, man. I know it is.
So there you go, that's the
Vatican. That's the Vatican on the news.
From that angle, but when you see it from that angle, he's laying in state now.
Oh my God! Like you can actually see him, and what?
There'll be the cues for that will be.
I did not know they could even show that on the news. Like
they probably wouldn't in the UK.
I was gonna say, like you can see his body on the news. You know, though it's very like in the Catholic religion, it's very respectful to pay your respects to do that, but I just didn't think they'd show it on the news. So yeah, it's just really bizarre because my earrings just got missing. Okay. So Easter Sunday, the Pope made a speech. We touched down in Rome Monday morning, and my dad had said like the Pope had died, and we were just like, and we've just arrived in his city, and we were like, whoa, right, that's mad. And my mum had been saying, oh, if you go to Rome, you never know. If you go to the Vatican, you might see the Pope. He might, because sometimes he comes out, and
he only comes out on special occasions.
yeah, don't get me wrong, we didn't expect that, but we weren't really expecting to arrive in his hometown. Never been to Rome in our lives, and the one time Tim has, I haven't, but the one time we turn up in Rome, that's the case. I mean, that's crazy. Sad, so sad. But it wasn't like the airport was quite somber. It was weird. It was really, really quiet in the airport. Everything feels all right in the city now. Everyone's sort of like, everybody's like walking around doing the normal sort of thing. But it was quite quiet in the airport yesterday, so I don't know. Strange.
Head up, baby. Ready to go?
Yep, let's go. Wow, it's a lot. CNN are there. Can we get any closer? Come on. Wow. We made our way to the Vatican today because I've never seen the Vatican before, and obviously we're leaving today, and it's the day where it's on the news and everything's absolutely crazy. We would have come here anyway, so it felt really important to come here and pay respects today. But you can actually get really, really close, but you need to get into a queue which goes on for miles and miles and miles. So they let everyone pay their respects, a bit like when the Queen passed away. Really, you can just queue to see, but we've got to get a train at 1:30, so we can't do it. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but it wouldn't have been fair on Casper anyway. But we got.
We could have been waiting in line for hours.
Yeah, but we got as close as we could anyway, without having to like queue. The atmosphere here is like incredible. Like so many people here paying their respects and stuff.
I've noticed.
What?
You know, like when the Queen died, and there's flowers being everywhere. Unless they're inside, I can't really see anywhere where the Queen died.
Yeah, well, and there might be some flowers close up, but I've not seen any flowers yet. Seriously high security here though today. Like we had to, just to get this far, we had to go through like police sort of giving you the once over and everything, so you could actually get through certain barriers and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna like sit here and take loads and loads of pictures. I wanted to, but under the circumstances, it feels really wrong, sort of glorifying it a little bit. But people are still having it, which in some respects I don't blame them if they've travelled and they wanted to see the Vatican. But I feel a little bit. Look at that! Look at all the cameras. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. You know, funnily enough, you can see more when you come away from it than when you get as close as you can, because there's so many crowds of people you can't actually see, can you? This is probably the best spot to actually see it. Anyway, we've seen what we want to see. Like, I've actually seen the Vatican. We can't get any closer. So let's see if we can find somewhere to get a coffee, really. The square.
So we're now leaving Rome. They would say Rome with an E. Roma. With an A, actually, on your
Roma.
We've got like 10 minutes to get to the train station. Living life on the edge, as always.
As always.
To a train station that we don't know, by the way. We don't know Italian trains either. Well, I thought it was supposed to rain today, so...
That's where our room was, weren't it, up there?
Oh yeah, it was.
I know, I feel very fortunate.
What do you think that if you came back now and stayed in a lesser hotel than the garage?
No, I'd still do it. Because I'd come back for the sights. Do you know what I mean? And
like I say, you don't really come from the room.
you don't.
You don't spend time in it. But it is nice though to have a luxury room to come back to when you've been travelling and you're out and you want to come sit down.
Well, yeah, it is nice.
But it's ironic because if we were here not filming, we'd have more time in the room.
Yeah.
But we're here, we don't have time to be in the room, but have a nice room.
Yeah.
Make it up.
I know. So our next stop is Florence, and we are getting on a train to get there. Carriage 4. So yeah, next stop is Florence. Rome has been absolute blast. I've absolutely loved it. Can't wait to come back. I am returning. Do you come back? Yeah. I think next time I want more time though, so that we can actually explore things a bit slower and in a bit more detail.
To be here when it was going on with the Pope.
Yeah, it was mad.
What timing that was, we landed just
It was mad.
But to go there, to be part of history, it was also nice to play.
I mean, it was like an honour almost. So, Florence, here we come. See you all next week, everyone. Hope that you enjoyed the vlog. Au revoir. You can say arrivederci.
There's so many
You can even say ciao.
Yeah, exactly. Ciao's also hello, so it's confusing. How do you know? Like, if I say hello to you, it's hello.
Yeah.
I would say hello.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, the train is here. Bye. Oh, forgot to say, give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you later. Choo, choo. Isn't it a very pointy train? This train apparently is very fast. See ya.